Hey, Takk for sist. I'm back in the spot where I missed my, velkommen. Thank you for the last time. Welcome back. Hello. I am back in Colorado again, on my way home this time. Heading home for the Labor Day weekend. We're heading up to a really pretty little town in Idaho with a bunch of friends, doing some riding. There's some hot springs there, so I'm really looking forward to that. But I wanted to stop here again since the video I tried to do last time did not work out. Let me make sure this is recording. It is. So I had a kind of a fun little story. I've had several people say you should talk about like Norwegian food, and I'm going to do like a whole video on, some of the high elevation here. And it's a little chilly today. You can feel the fall in the air. It's probably like in the high 60s, I'm guessing right now. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a video on Norwegian food, but I had a fun little story. A lot of you might know what Kumla is. It's my favorite meal. It's my mom used to make it. My mom's an amazing cook, and she kind of had a routine. And like every Monday we had the same meal, every Tuesday we had the same meal, and so forth. But this water is just crystal clear. I don't know if you can tell. It's pretty cool with the mountain reflecting there. Anyway, she made a couple of things I didn't like. I still hate liver to this day, but she made me eat it all the time. But Kumla, I absolutely loved it. I love it to this day. My wife actually learned to make it, and she makes it for us once in a while, and it's still one of my favorite meals. And my mom would make it with pølser, which is sausage, but it was a specific type of sausage. I don't know exactly. I'll have to ask her, but I remember it was a big sausage, and it was wrapped kind of in a circle. And then we'd cut that up, and we'd have kumla, pølser, gulrøtter, which is carrots, and then melted butter. But the key is to burn the butter. You got to burn the butter, and then you scoop that up and you put it on. Sometimes you have potatoes with it too, even though they're basically made with potatoes. But it's so good. And then the fun thing is there's always leftovers, and the next day we would always fry up the leftovers, which was amazing. I don't know if it was better the second day, but it's right there with it. And it's still, every time I have it, it's a treat for me. So anyway, I was back in Norway in, I guess this probably would have been 84. And I was talking to my cousin, my Bleat. Hey, my Bleat. She lives in the Stavanger area. That's my tante Collie's daughter. I have 4 cousins there. Lena, Morten, my Bleat, and Petter. So hey alla. But anyway, I was talking to my Bleat, and I said, my mama made us kumla all the time. And we would eat 10, 11, 12, 13 of them. And she says, there's no way you can eat, 10, 12 kumla. And I said, well, I absolutely can. She says, well, come over tonight, I'm gonna make kumla for you. And I want to see you eat 10 kumla. So we got to her place that night, and sure enough, she'd made kumla, but they weren't like any kumla I'd ever seen. When my mom makes kumla, they're about this size. Like they could easily fit in your fist. What my Bleat made was like a giant softball. And I think I managed 2 of them. But she laughed and laughed at me, and I've never lived that down. Yeah, you're right. I can't eat 10 of those. I can't eat 2 of those. But if you've never tried it, you should look up the recipe. It's a bit of an acquired taste. Friends over the years, our kids' friends have tried it. Some of them love it. Some of them don't care for it. It's kind of like dumplings is what I've been told, but I don't know if that's what I would equate it to, but similar, I guess. But I really got to get a stabilizer for this thing. Anyway, if you get a chance, look up the recipe for kumla. Give it a try. Good old-fashioned Norwegian meal. I think it kind of came about because it was very cheap to make, and it was kind of my dad told me the other day it was a meat substitute in Norway for a while when there just wasn't a lot of money and a lot of food. So, but anyway, I'll do a more detailed video on Norwegian food here in the future. But this will be a short one for now. I just wanted, this is by Copper Mountain. Copper Mountain's just behind me over here. The highway's right here, but it's just one of the prettiest places. There's all these little ponds here. Det är så käckt att stoppa here. It's so fun to stop here. Hopefully I'm not making you all dizzy. I had a comment that you're making me dizzy, so I'll stand still for a second. I always have a lot of energy. And, but anyway, hope you enjoy that little spiel about Kumla. And till next time, till nästa gång, ha det bra, ha det gott. Det var så käckt att snacka med er. So fun to talk to y'all. Skål!